Okay, what we have here, and by the way, this is Radio TV Phono Nut, and you should be watching this on the Radio TV Phono Nut YouTube channel. But what we have here is a Radio Shack SA155 integrated stereo amplifier, and you've seen this in a video several years ago. I have a blind friend who has been sending me talking book records for the longest time now, and he recently sent me a GE talking book cassette player that you've seen in a recent video. In exchange for the cassette player or recorder, he wanted one of these little amplifiers, so I told him I'd do that. But before I get it on the road to him, I thought I'd go over all the controls and jacks so he would have a better idea of what's what on here. Alright, looking at the amplifier from the front, starting at the left, we have our push-on, push-off power switch, and above the power switch is the little red LED power indicator. The next switch over to the right is a push-style switch to select between mono and stereo. Push it in for mono, out for stereo. Next to that switch we have a headphone jack, which is a small 1/8 inch jack like you find on a small tape recorder or whatever. Moving over to the right of that we have another jack, which is a CD, tape, or MP3 input jack. Moving over to the right of that we have our tone control knob, which of course the center is the flat position. To the right of that we have our balance control, and the center detent is the optimum balance setting. And to the right of that we have our function input function selector knob. To the far left of the knob setting is our tuner. Our center setting is CD, tape, MP3, and with the knob set to the extreme right is our phono input. And finally, to the extreme right of the amplifier we have our volume control knob, which is the largest knob of the four. Now, looking at the back, we have several jacks and a switch. To the extreme left we have a slide switch for ceramic or magnetic phono input. When the switch is set to the left position, it's set to ceramic. Flip it to the right and it's to magnetic. Moving to the right and down just a little bit is our phono ground screw. If your turntable has a ground wire on it, connect it to this screw. Moving further to the right and up just a little bit, we have a series of jacks. The first set of jacks is our phono, left and right. Left is top, right is bottom. Moving on to the right we have our CD, tape, and MP3 input. Again, left is on the top, right is on the bottom. And then moving further to the right we have our tuner input, left on top, right on bottom. And then the next set of jacks to the right is our tape output, left on top, right on bottom. And of course you could use that to feed a computer or CD player or CD recorder or whatever. And then the final set of jacks to the right is our speaker jacks, and like the rest of them, left on top, right on bottom. And then of course we have our power cord coming out here that plugs into a AC wall outlet. Alright, it pretty much describes the little realistic amplifier. And as soon as I get off my lazy rear end and get something done about a video editor, we'll start putting up some repair videos again. Believe me, I've got plenty of stuff over here to show you that I'm anxious to show you. Alright, there you go. Hope you can get some use out of this amplifier, and more to come later.